Hey there, Lana here, and welcome to You Are the Architect Life as a Game. This series is all about exploring the human experience through a new lens, one that's empowering, embodied, and a little bit cosmic. Think of it as remembering how to play this level of life with more awareness, more love, and way less pressure. Let's dive in. Welcome to episode 2, The Architecture of the Soul. So, last time we talked about that quiet knowing, the sense that you've played this game before. Today, we're going to zoom in on how your soul is built and why your design matters more than you might realize. Because if the galaxy is a massive network, then every single one of us is a node, a living point of light in the system. And the shape of your soul, the way you're wired, is not random, it's architecture. Let's start with something simple. Have you ever noticed that certain things just feel right to you? The kinds of people you're drawn to, the work that lights you up, the way you move through the world? That's not just personality, that's design. Your soul has its own geometry, its own blueprint, like a house built to channel light in a specific way. When you're living in alignment with that structure, everything flows more easily. When you try to live in someone else's design, it feels like your foundation starts to crack. The more you understand your soul's architecture, the less you judge yourself for being different. Some people are wired to hold big visions. Others are stabilizers. They're the ones who keep the energy steady. Some are translators. They turn ideas into form. And some are catalysts. They come in and shake things up so that growth can happen. All of these roles are necessary because without variety, the structure collapses. So the blueprint isn't about hierarchy or status, it's about coherence. You playing your note, me playing mine. That's what builds the symphony. Now, when we zoom out, it gets even more interesting because your architecture didn't start on Earth. Earth is the latest remodel of an older structure. Your blueprint has roots in different systems, different civilizations, if we want to call them that. Some of your soul's qualities were developed in other games, other planets, other experiences. You might feel drawn to certain symbols or frequencies for reasons you cannot explain. That's your blueprint remembering its past designs. But here's the important part: you're not meant to recreate those old structures here. You're meant to integrate what you learned and help build something new. And again, it all happens through your body. Your body is the physical ground where the architecture of your soul gets built. When you take care of it, when you move it, you feed it, you rest it, you're maintaining the structure that holds your light. When you connect to the earth, you're anchoring the design. You're literally downloading upgrades into your cells. That's why embodiment isn't optional at this level. It's the workbench for your soul's blueprint. Sometimes the architecture changes. You go through a loss, a healing, a new realization, and it's like a wall inside you comes down. Suddenly, you're built differently. That can feel disorienting. Old rooms close, new doors appear, but that's evolution. The structure updates so it can hold more of your light. So here's something to play with this week. When you feel off, instead of asking, "What's wrong with me?" ask, "What part of my design is being remodeled right now?" Then give yourself space to breathe, to walk, to touch the earth. Let that upgrade finish installing. That simple awareness changes everything because you stop resisting the shift and start collaborating with it. You don't need to understand every detail of your blueprint to live in alignment with it. You just have to listen to your body, to your emotions, and to your intuition. They're the architect's notes that are written into the walls of your being. Next time, we'll go deeper into that galactic story, the way different soul groups and lineages fit together to create this living architecture of humanity. For now, stay grounded, stay curious, and trust that every change you feel is part of your structure, learning to hold more light. See you next time.